Hello, and welcome to An Incomplete Reflection. I'm Faris, and I am here with my wonderful and rambunctious guest, Jason Chow. Jason Chow, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic, Faris. How are you doing today?
I'm sure you have a bit of the jitters.
I know, I do. It's my first podcast ever. Yeah, it's on my bucket list, so I'm really excited to do this episode.
Well, I'm glad I'm the one checking it off for you.
I know.
Let's get into the name game. I think
I love the name game.
Because if I know this correctly, your dad's name is Jay.
No, Joe.
No. Well, your first name doesn't make any sense.
No, his name starts with a J.
No. Well, Jay, like Jay.
Oh, no, his name is Joe. I just said that.
Oh, okay. But I'm saying logically, it would make more sense if his name was Jay.
I guess. Because my sibling's name also starts with J?
Oh, yeah. We'll get into that later. Yeah. But yeah, let's go over your full name. What's your full name?
My full name is Jason Yitren Chow.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
What's the Yitren? Did I say that correctly?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah. It's my Chinese name. So my Chinese name is Zhou Yitren. And I don't know what else I could say. Actually, Yitren or trend, the trend part actually means power. So that's another fun fact.
So you're powerful.
Yes, my name is powerful. Very powerful indeed.
Which one do you think you identify more with? Or what you'd like to identify more with?
Well, obviously everyone wants to be powerful, but I don't really think I'm that powerful of a guy.
You're like, I looked it over. I'm not that.
I'm gonna keep my ego in check.
And just another question: What was the name of your first elementary school?
Grim.
Oh, really?
Actually, no. So before I moved here, I moved here in 2004, I think. And I went to Dugan in Marlboro.
Oh,
that was my name.
Thank you for that security question.
Yep.
I appreciate that.
Yep.
We always.
But actually, every time they ask me that security question, I always answer Crim. I always answer Crim.
So now we know. Thank you, Jason. Yep. I appreciate it.
I never used that question though.
Now we know you're never use the question. Now you're never gonna use the question again.
Actually.
No, you can't. You're welcome.
I use for security questions. I like to use model of my first car. That's a crazy one.
I said it was.
I have that memory. Let's not get into that now. This is the name game. We're in the name game now.
Yeah, let's get back to the name game. So, do you think that your full name or any part of your name, do you think it describes you?
Like referring to my English name? Like,
everything, like the full name. Do you think when people meet you, they say, "Oh, hi," you say, "Hi, my name is Jason." They're like, "Yep, that makes sense."
Oh, like if my name matches my face.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think I look like a Jason.
It's not even just the face. It's everything. It's the
my personality.
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't really associate Jason to a specific personality trait, but I do think I look like a Jason. I think that is pretty accurate. I do like that.
That's good. Just another question. Would you ever change your name?
Oh, that's a tough one. No, not because I have like a strong connection with Jason, but it's also I don't really have a strong connection with any other name. So I think I'm totally fine with Jason. I like it. Yeah. And also all my siblings, like I said before, J names.
Yeah. So let's go.
I don't want to mess that up.
Yeah, let's get into it.
Actually, but my sister, Katie. Yeah. She's not a J. So
well, let's get into it. So it's JJJK.
Yep. JJJK. And my dad. JJJK.
What's your mom's name?
And my mom's Tina. T. So JT JJJK.
Well, I was thinking about this. I think your parents, when they're thinking, they're like, all right, joke, just kidding.
That's true. True. So I'm the just kidding part.
Yeah, you're a part of the just
so I missed out on the joke.
Yeah,
so I'm safe. So I'm safe.
I think that's a good segment to move us on to the custom section. Stick with us. All right, we are joining Jason Chow in the custom section. Jason,
let's get custom.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. It is to my knowledge that you work for the former president. What was that like?
Yeah, I used to be a caddy at Trump Bedminster. It was all right. I mean, really wasn't anything special. Bro, I had to wake up so early for that job. That's like the biggest thing I remember. I had to wake up so early for that, and that pissed me off.
What time would you have to wake up?
Like I had to be there at like. Now I'm going to say it out loud. It's probably not that early, but I had to be there at like 7. So I had to wake up at like 6:30.
Well, yeah, you got to drive over.
Oh, yeah. That was painful.
Did you get to meet the president?
So I actually did get to see him like a couple times.
Well, that's not the same thing.
Oh, meet him? Hell no. No, hell no.
He's like, I'm not talking to these guys.
Hell no, yeah. But I did get to talk to his caddy for a little bit. Like he has one specific designated caddy, and yeah.
No, but you got to see him. Describe how you got to see him.
So there's a caddy shack where basically all the caddies just, get together and wait to get called on, and there's like a window you can peek out of it, and he just rolls up because it's right by a hole too, so he just rolls up with all his security, and you just glance out the window, just look at him. That's it. Yeah, like, it's pretty far too, so. But you can make out to him. You can definitely make out to him.
Yeah, and this was when he was the president, right?
Yeah. This was like 2018.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So right in the middle. That must have been weird when you tell people. It's like, oh yeah, I'm working. Did you ever flex like that?
What do you mean?
You're like, did you ever say, oh, I'm working for the president?
Oh no. Whoa, no. I've never said that.
You should.
I know. I had the status. I literally had the status then. No, and I missed out on it.
Next time you're going on a date, you're like, I worked for
actually,
president.
I used to work for a former president. I know. I'm so
Just don't say who it is.
I'm so in. Who? Just don't ask so many questions. Why are you so nosy?
Why are you so nosy?
No,
you brought it up.
No.
Let's move on to another topic.
Okay.
I think it's interesting how you studied a STEM, but you're a musical person. You play the piano. Do you see that as a part of your identity, being a musical person?
Yeah, definitely. In the sense that I definitely appreciate music a lot more, I think, ever since, because I grown up playing piano since I was 5. But I would say this too. You said I studied STEM. My dream job, like a pianist. Like being a professional pianist.
Oh, pianist.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
pianist.
You said something else.
Yeah, what do you think?
Professional. Yeah, I want to be a
professional pianist. I think being a professional pianist would be a baller of a job. Like, I would absolutely love to just travel the world
and just play music for people.
Play pieces, yeah, but I don't got the skill for that. I don't got the time for that.
You're like, I don't have the time. I don't want to.
Yeah, but that's like up there for one of my dream jobs.
And you also play guitar, right? Which one do you like better?
Guitar. I've been playing for like it's been like I played for like a month or 2, and then I just stopped. It's pretty bad.
I thought you knew a couple of songs, but
yeah. Well, I don't know how to like read music still. I like look up tabs, and then I just grind out the tabs, and then like, okay, I'm done with the song. Because when I learn songs, it's like, oh, I want to learn the song for one specific part. So I learned that part, and then when I like try to learn the other parts, I'm like, dude, the rest of the song is so boring. So I just drop the rest of the song. But I haven't played guitar in a while, actually. Hey, are you gonna bring up trumpet? I used to play trumpet.
Yeah, I didn't even.
Oh, see, yeah, that's perfect, he didn't study.
So you used to be a band kid.
I used to be a band kid, huge band kid. I played with I started since when did you start? Like intermediate school, right?
Yeah,
so
grade,
Hillside. Yeah. I played until junior year. Senior year, I was like, I gotta get out. Like that's when
you
band got too much.
Through, yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And that's when band got too much senior year, so I stopped.
And it's funny because like most of the, at least in my mind, a lot of the kids who do band, I would assume that most of them do marching band.
Yeah, I never did it. Mr. Crowley, JP Crowley, the band director at high school, always tried recruiting kids like from band. So that's like actually one of the main reasons why I like stopped band, because it just got too much. And
like, I don't need to do this.
I don't want to invest this much time into it. And yeah.
I was going to ask, for piano and trumpet, did your parents make you do it?
More piano, I would say. Trumpet I hated trumpet, so I would say
I
absolutely, yeah. I don't know why I stuck with it, but I didn't really. Okay, I don't want to say hate it, but it was fun at times. But I didn't really like it that much. Piano, growing up, I hated it. My parents forced all like my siblings, really all my siblings play piano. So
who was the best?
I would say Justin. He's probably the best. But my parents forced all of us to play the piano, and I didn't really appreciate like knowing how to play until high school. Like I would say junior year, maybe even sophomore year. That's when I don't know. I started playing pieces that I enjoyed a lot more. Yeah, I think that's a big part, because like when I was younger playing piano, I was like, dude, all this music sucks. Like I don't want to play any of this. Like it just sounds so bad. But then when you actually start, you get the freedom to pick what you want to learn and play. That's when I started enjoying it a lot more. It was all still classical. I only played classical music, but
But you get to at least choose.
Yeah, you get to choose, and it was great. It was great, especially learning how to like express yourself in a musical way. Oh, fantastic!
Oh, that's important.
New creative alley like opened. It's fantastic. So I really wish I played piano more. Still, I play every now and then, but
so that's your objective.
Yeah, I got a lot of objectives. I wanted to do.
Before golf tomorrow, an hour of piano.
Oh no! Golf first. I'm addicted to golf. Golf's on my mind.
Let's continue with this music subject. As Jason, you know this, but our audience may not. Jason knows this because I talk to him a lot, but people who don't talk to me all the time, they can know this if they followed my MySpace page. So I'm a big fan of the Brazilian band Osanzu. It's fantastic. They only made one album, and I'm obsessed with them. I listen to them all the time. I was driving to a Halloween party, or I was the passenger to a Halloween party with Harrison, our wonderful producer, and I like made him put it on. And then on our way back, I made him put them on again. It was great. And you said to me, "Hey, you probably have listened to this band more than any person in the world."
Yeah,
that's a definite possibility. What is your equivalent or closest possible equivalent?
Like band?
Yeah.
Oh, The Strokes, easily. I'm so happy you brought this up too. now I got numbers to back it up too. In what is it? 2023. In 2022, my Spotify Wrapped, I have over 30,000 minutes listened to The Strokes.
No.
Over 30,000.
Wow.
That's why I was like addicted. That's all I wanted to listen to.
What was your percentage? Do you remember?
Oh, so I think Spotify caps it off at like 0.01.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
and you were 0.01.
I was 0.01. Obviously. Obviously. I gotta be 0.0001. Like I was just addicted. Like I remember talking to our friends too about like, oh, what music you listen to, and like, and I'd be like, oh, still The Strokes, and like, still, like, you only listen to. I'm like, yeah, dude, I'm so addicted. Like, they're so good.
You're like, I don't need any more.
No, literally,
it's over.
They have so many albums. All their music is pretty different per album, and it's crazy. They're so good. Can I say a song right now?
You can say a song. Don't sing it.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna sing it. I'm a crazy singer.
We'll be in trouble. Look at our budget. Look at our set.
We can't handle a lawsuit. Set right here.
Broke minimalistic. Set right minimalistic. Yeah. We can't handle a lawsuit. But yeah, what song is your favorite then?
Not the Same Anymore by The Strokes. Crazy song. Go get a listen. Oh,
yeah, you're dancing all the time. Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah, that's good. Dancing's good for you. Can you believe it?
I wish I was a good dancer.
Oh, okay.
That's another thing.
Another
one of my objectives.
What do you think you're better at, dancing or singing?
Oh, singing. I don't want to stroke my ego, be like, oh, I'm a great singer, but
you're on a podcast. That's the point of the whole podcast.
I don't think okay, I'm pretty bad at singing, but like I'm not terrible, you know.
Oh, okay.
Like I can find notes. I can hold the notes. So
yeah, that's important. Yeah. I think probably your music background like helps you out as well.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Dancing, I have no dancing background at all.
I don't think most people do.
No, I got crazy gritty. I got a crazy gritty though.
But I don't even know what that is.
All right, this guy.
Yeah, let's move on to another subject, I guess.
All right.
So stop looking at the notes.
I know. I'm peeking. I'm eager. I'm really eager. Yeah, I got
to know what he's
I'm a curious guy. I'll look away.
So, as we discussed, you have 4 siblings, and I think, at least for me, when I know someone, usually I can kind of guess if they're the oldest, middle child, or youngest. What do people think when you tell them that you have 4, or that you have 3 siblings, you're one of 4?
Big family. It's like usually the first thing I get, and I kind of agree. It's pretty rare to meet someone with 3 siblings. So,
like you're right at the where my sister says. She says if you have more than 4 children,
yeah, your family's probably
you're starting a cult.
Actually, I actually agree. like 4, I think 4 is like, I don't want to say the perfect amount, because I don't want 4 kids. Oh my god, the headache. Like I don't want.
You're like,
4
Mom,
kids.
Dad, you guys were brave.
No, actually, like it takes a lot of willpower to like encourage to have 4 kids. It's kind of crazy, but I'm very grateful for all my siblings.
I was gonna also say, when people meet you, do they think that where in the order do they think you are?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. I think I probably give off younger sibling vibes because I don't know. I don't really seem like the most responsible guy.
And we'll say carefree.
I'm pretty carefree. Yeah, I like that word a lot. I'm pretty carefree. Yeah. So I would definitely think people view me as like a younger sibling. And
you're on the younger half, which at least makes more sense. Like, do you think you have with like your sister? Does your sister see you as like an older person, or you?
Oh, definitely, definitely. Because I don't know. She comes to me for advice sometimes.
Okay, sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
But I think it's interesting because as the middle child, you like are like both you and who is it, Justin?
Yeah.
Like you guys can talk to everyone in the family.
Yeah.
But I feel like if your sister talks to your older brother, I'm blanking on his name.
Jake.
It's kind of weird because it's like they're completely
their age
different
gap's
generations.
huge. Yep, 9 years between them.
No, it's like not even.
Yeah.
They're literally in different generations.
But ever since my oldest brother Jake got married, I would say that Katie and Jake's relationship gone like I don't want to say better because it was always good, but they've gotten closer because Katie's pretty close to Jake's wife Melanie, our sister-in-law. So
that's good.
Yeah, Jake got married. Oh, yeah, Jake got married a year ago.
Congratulations, Jake.
A year ago.
Is that a year ago?
A year ago, but congratulations.
No, it was 2 days ago. Yeah, that's when.
I just came back from the wedding.
Look at his tab.
I just came back.
To continue with your siblings, do you think the role that you play in the family? What do you think that is?
Oh, dude, I'm probably like the goofy one, like the funny one. I don't know what else I could provide to them. like role wise. Can I get a list of options and then I can pick?
No, but just generally like it's like one like you would usually think that the oldest one is the most serious one. They're the one that's like, we're doing this, and then they're in charge.
Yeah.
Then like I don't know. That's like it's like it depends, you know?
It does depend, yeah. In that case, I'm gonna still stick with my answer then and say like carefree. I'm definitely don't like take charge of all my siblings or anything like that.
You're like, yeah, we're going to get ice cream.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really do that. I don't think any of us really do that, honestly.
You guys don't like ice cream?
No, we love ice cream.
Oh, that's
huge
good.
Ice cream fans.
I'm glad.
Yeah. Huge ice cream fans.
Yeah. I like ice cream. Let's move on. Going back to there's 4 siblings. Doesn't 4
3 siblings.
3 siblings.
Yeah.
Having
kids.
4 kids in the family. Your parents say 4 kids. Doesn't 4 sound like death in Chinese?
Yes, it does. 4 is like a very like bad number in Chinese in China.
So what does that mean for you?
I don't know. Good question.
They're totally fine.
That's actually a good question. And I feel like my parents are superstitious too. You know?
That's in the notes. That's are your parents superstitious?
I didn't read that. I swear. I swear I didn't read that. I don't think they are though. But that's definitely something I want to ask them. I don't really know. I don't want to say I don't know much about my parents, but there are like a lot of social things that I don't know about them.
Like this was in an earlier draft of the questions. Your parents just come over and just tell you something, and then you're like, what? Like they just tell a story. They're like, oh yeah, I used to do this in college or something like that. Like, are you ever very surprised by what they have to say?
A parent's college story that
it doesn't have to be from
sticks
college.
with me.
It can be from high school. It could be
from like a younger kid. Yeah. Is my dad used to in college back when he went to Stony Brook. He said his roommate grew weed in his like dorm room. I always thought that was pretty interesting. He partook. He said it a couple times. Yeah, he said he partook a couple times.
Yeah, he's like Bill Clinton. I didn't inhale. I didn't like it.
That's it. This fraud.
Let's go back to the superstitious angle that we were talking about before. I think you said that your dad had a ghost story.
Oh yes. This was like a long time ago. I think when he was a kid, he said, I forgot even. I don't know the details of the whole story.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of forgot it, but he definitely said his uncle passed away when he was young. I don't know what age.
Mm-hmm.
But he said he swear to God, he said he saw like the ghost of his uncle in a hallway one day.
Mm-hmm.
He said he looked and he just ran away.
The ghost or
no, the ghost ran away. The ghost ran away. That's what my dad said. This was happened when he was young. So also I could be fluffing some of the details of the story right now, but I'm like pretty sure that's like 99% true.
Mm. Do you believe in ghosts?
Oh, I don't know. Good question. That's a good question. I would say, I never really had like any real ghost experiences, but yeah, I kind of do believe in ghosts. I don't think it's a far-fetched idea, honestly.
You're like, I believe it. Like someone tells you, you're not like you're a liar.
No. If someone tells me a ghost, I'd be like, yeah, that's kind of scary. Especially if it's like when my dad told me that, I was like, whoa. Like especially like someone like when it's like your uncle. Whoa, okay.
It's not like the shows on TV where they're like, I saw a ghost. It's like, yeah, you're on TV.
Mm-hmm.
You know you didn't.
No, actually,
in real life
it's personal. Like that's right. It's personal.
Yeah. I wanted to take that break because I think it's fun just to like pause a little bit and just look because you're not supposed to stop. You know?
Oh, but is this gonna be edited out?
No, I like having everything.
Oh, like now I just ruined it. Now I just ruined it.
You made it better. So another thing, your family has a deep appreciation for nature.
Oh yes.
Tell us about that.
Specifically, my dad. So I don't want to get my dad in trouble, but
we'll say that he's found companions of the forest.
Oh, absolutely, many companions. Specifically Alvin. Alvin's fantastic.
It was Alvin.
Yeah, Alvin, classic Alvin. You know, the wheel runner Alvin. But yeah, my dad retired. I don't even know when. Like a couple years ago now. Mm-hmm. I don't even want to say couple. It's probably more than a couple. Probably like 5 years ago.
Oh wow.
But he's trying to find some time. He loved animals. Like even growing up, he said that like one of his favorite like childhood activities was like fighting crickets, like praying mantises. He would like find praying mantises and fight them.
And have them fight each other?
Have them fight each other with like the other kids from his village.
It's like
crazy. Actually,
it's like Pokemon,
actually crazy. So my dad always loved animals growing up. So now you got Alvin. Yeah, you had a bunch of other companions, nature companions, but Alvin seems to be the one that stuck. So
that's good. I'm glad.
Yeah.
That was actually a question from our previous guest, Zach Malik.
What was the question?
About the nature loving aspect of your family.
Oh yeah.
All right, so I have a quote for you.
I want to get my dad a dog. I think that would be.
Ooh, that's a good
I think that would
be. What
be.
type of dog?
I don't know. I don't know what kind of, because my brother Jake recently got a dog. Not even recently. The dog's like 2 years old now.
What's his name? Archie.
Archie.
Yeah.
Archie the Shiba.
Yeah.
My dad used to love Archie. I don't want to say used to, but
he's like,
now when like Jake calls us to drop the dog off, we're like, oh my god, we gotta watch this guy's dog now. We gotta watch Archie
because it's not your dog.
Yeah,
you know? It's not like
exactly.
It was a part of your family, and then he brought it with him and he's bringing it back. Yeah, Jake, get on that. Come on.
No, actually, but my mom doesn't really like animals. So that's another thing stopping us from getting dad a dog.
That's
our dad a dog.
Well, why?
So, I don't know. It's a good
she
question.
scared of animals?
No, she's not scared. I think it's just, I don't even know, more responsibilities, I guess.
Yeah, it's like we just finished with all the kids. Do we really need
No, actually, it's actually another kid. Like actually having like owning a dog, like especially a pup. Yeah. So much responsibilities. So many. Especially with Josh, like our friend Josh. Oh my goodness.
I just want to say, I think it's very curious that the dog's name is Salmon, while my dog's name is Samson. So I'm just putting that out there.
Kind of copied you.
Yeah, well, we won't say that.
I just did. I just did. I'll say it right now. I'll say it right now.
All right, so let's go to a quote that I'd like to say to you. I want to get your thoughts on it. By 3 metrics, we may learn wisdom. First, by reflection, which is noblest. Second, by imitation, which is easiest. And third, by experience, which is the bitterest. It's by Confucius.
Oh.
Do you like that quote?
Oh, it's a fantastic quote, actually.
Do you think, or clearly, rather, Confucius was envisioning this show, right? An incomplete reflection.
So you think he gave that quote? Oh, specifically for this podcast? I
think he foresaw the future.
I don't blame him. Confucius is a wise man.
He was a wise man.
A wise, sage man.
And with that quote in mind, which way do you think you learn the most from?
Probably experience, I would say. I always like... I don't know. I'm gonna say I always like doing things. I may be pretty lazy, but I definitely think like experience-wise, it's definitely the best way to learn how to do something.
Oh, you disagree with him then?
No, he says it's the bitterest.
Yeah, but the noblest.
No, but bitterest doesn't necessarily mean it's the worst. Bitterest just means the most troublesome.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
And I agree. It's the most troublesome because it has the most reward.
That's true. Yeah. I usuly learn by reflection. That's why the show is called. You know that I do that all the time. I'm literally like, you remember
a big reflector.
Yeah, I love. I think Zach said this the other day. He's like, "Oh yeah, Faris will just remember things that no one else will remember, and it's like not relevant to what we're talking about, but he'll just say it anyway." I'm like, "Yeah,
it's good. You got a big memory bank. It's good to reflect. It's definitely good to reflect."
There are people in this world who don't reflect ever. They're literally just on autopilot the entire life.
Yeah, it's very easy to go on autopilot and not reflect, because it is. I feel like reflection too.
Oh, technical difficulties. Sorry about that. We just had a small technical issue. I'm back here again with Jason Chow, my wonderful and what was the adjective? Rambunctious? Rambunctious guest. And we were talking about how in learning wisdom, you say that you do through experience. Why do you say that?
Mainly because I like to. I definitely think it's the best way to learn how to do something. Really, Confucius said, "What do you say? Bitterness."
Yeah, it's like experience is the most.
Yeah,
is
learning
the
through experience is bitterest, and I agree with that because it's definitely the most troublesome. Because it's the most rewarding. It's, yeah, I think that's the simple way to put it.
I think that's true. And like we like while there was the technical issue, is you said, despite it being the most troublesome, like just because it's the bitterest doesn't mean it's the worst.
Yeah, definitely. It might be the most painful or the least pleasing experience, but will make you a better person. Make you a more wise person in the end. Confucius is a wise man.
Yeah, and that's why he foresaw the name of this podcast.
Yep. Yeah. You know a crazy Confucius quote?
What?
He who go to sleep with stinky butt, wake up with smelly finger.
I don't think he said that.
Nope, Confucius said that.
I swear I don't think he said that.
No, look it up.
You look it up?
Look it up.
It's going to be on like chat roulette.
Nope, he said it. Look it up.
So let's shift a little bit to another topic. Recently, I heard that you were trying to learn Chinese.
Oh, this was like something I wanted I started doing, like, I think it's been like a year now. Same thing though. I started trying for like a month, gave up. It's definitely something I want to get back into though. Like reconnect with my culture.
Like, do you feel alienated in some way?
A little bit actually, because it's pretty hard talking to my grandparents, and I feel like it kind of sucks. Not being able to connect with your parents.
Yeah.
So
no, I definitely relate there. Yeah, I don't speak Arabic.
Right?
So
it's tough.
weird.
So learning Chinese is definitely something I want to focus on. I think I'm kind of pushing it off, but I'm gonna say once I move out, I'm gonna try picking it up again.
Like redesign your schedule so it's always in it.
Yeah. Because it's definitely easier once you're in a completely new environment, new schedule, get a new routine going on.
Yeah, definitely. Because once you're fully in charge of yourself, and especially when you're in a new space, that's the biggest thing.
Space,
being in a new space, it changes everything.
Yes, I agree.
I was gonna say, did you go to
concur?
What?
I concur.
Oh,
I concur.
I concur as well. Did you go to Chinese school?
No, I didn't. My siblings did though, but they only went for like a couple years. I don't think they learned anything really. They actually went to Chinese school in China too.
No.
For like 2 years. And
how old were they?
They were like teenagers.
What?
I don't even know. I think 1 year was 2008, because I know 1 year when they went, my entire family went to China. That's the only time I've ever been to China, 2008. And they also, I think they went the previous year too, so 2007, 2008. Oh. So 10, 13, and 11, 14 is when they went. But,
interesting.
I don't think they learned much. But I do remember when they went to Chinese school in the States, when they were in the States Chinese school, my dad took me to like some ping pong, class that was going on. So I just got to play ping pong while there. It was so fun.
They're like, we gotta learn how to write this, and then you're like, I'm
playing ping pong. I know. I was playing ping pong as like old people. It was pretty fun.
We're gonna turn this to a serious note. Do you think that not learning Chinese, do you think you're gonna lose? Like, do you fear losing your connection to like Chinese culture?
Wait, we're getting deep. I feel like, honestly, this might be a little brutal to say, but I feel like I'm already like pretty American washed already, and it sucks for me to say, because I believe it or not, I love being Chinese. So definitely learning Chinese is like definitely going to be on top of my like priority list. So yeah, what was the question again? It was,
well, I change it around because I'm focused on continuing the conversation.
Yeah, it was specifically do I fear?
Like do you fear losing touch with?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, because I think especially like once this is like so far in the future. Like once my parents, like I don't know, once my parents pass, even I feel like it's gonna be so tough for all my siblings to like keep our Chinese roots going because none of us know Chinese.
Yeah. Oh.
So yeah. So.
Yeah, I think the same
Someone's
thing.
Gotta get on it, right?
Because it's just like. When you're in America, you're like, I don't need to do this. You're like, it's like, I could do, I don't know, anything else. It's not that it's a bad thing, but it's just like when you don't practice, you lose it.
Yeah, you lose it. So yeah, I didn't even know it. So it's like, so I got to like learn it first and then practice. So
you gotta learn it, then lose it, then learn it again. That would go crazy.
Oh yeah? I'm focused on the first learning.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm focused on the first learning. Of course, Chinese got to be so hard to learn too, you know? Why could it be?
Oh, because it's like completely out of left field for like English speakers.
Actually, individual characters for like each word. Oh, like that's the worst part too. Like, I'm not even learning Chinese. I'm already complaining about it. But I'm looking forward to the grind once I do start learning it because I really do want to, like connect back with my Chinese culture.
That's good. I'm glad. Thank you for sharing. And we're going to shift to Let's Reminisce. I'm sorry to make this change, but we're running out of time.
Are we?
We're not actually running out of time. We're just... I need to keep pace.
He doesn't want me to let me keep chit-chatting.
I could do this all day.
Huh? Okay, let's do it then. No, I know. We got a time limit. We got a time limit.
So, Jason, I think you gave me some of the worst advice. I was I went on a date with this girl. Right? Her name is Sally. And you said... Oh, after a while, we hadn't chatted in a while, we haven't talked, and you're like, you should say, hey, Sally, I've been thinking about you.
Yep. I stand by it.
Why do you stand by it?
I stand by it. If you say it correctly, okay? Which you can through text, you know? I've been thinking about you.
Yes, you cannot through text.
You can through text. Trust me, you can. You know, it gets the girl in her emotions. She's thinking, oh my goodness, Faris has been thinking about me. Especially if, you know, the first day with Sally went pretty well.
Yeah.
You know? So, and I don't think you can egg it because you never even tried it. So you don't know.
I feel like if someone said that to me, I would be like, obviously, if you're texting me, you've been thinking about me. Yeah. Therefore, you saying that makes it so much creepier.
Well, also, I feel like you have that opinion. What if the date went well and then your date texts you that?
Well, it depends on the timing. That's the biggest thing.
It does depend on the timing as well, yeah. It can't be like a late night. No.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you do.
It can't be.
We were in Discord and you're like, you should say that. You should say that. Well, it's 11 o'clock at night, Jason.
I said to do it at 11? No, that doesn't sound
at 11,
but that doesn't sound
like
it.
It was at night.
That doesn't sound like
it was not during the daytime.
That doesn't sound like
during day. It was at least maybe 7 o'clock.
I think you could have pulled it off at night, though, if you still said it.
Yeah. I don't think so. I think we're going to have to agree to disagree. Yeah. But what's some other dating advice that you could give other people? I think that'd be very good.
Coming to me for dating advice.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
That's a good question. I would say the best dating advice, always go into dates knowing you're better than the other person you're going to date on. Like, your confidence would go through the roof. And I think that's just the biggest thing. Like, coming off that you love yourself and you value yourself so much that even if the date goes poorly, it's like, oh, it's your loss, not mine.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
I think that would be that's like fantastic personality to have. Like, I would love to date someone like that.
Because if you don't have confidence in yourself, why should
exactly
talk to you?
Like, you don't, if you don't love everything about you, what's the point?
I don't think everything about you. I think you just have to love yourself.
Yeah, a majority, I would say.
Because it's like you can't like be like, you're like, I love when I say something rude to someone by accident.
Well, that's not really.
By accident.
Yeah, that's by accident. That's not really intentional.
Yeah, so. I think you have to own your mistakes as well.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
It's important.
Definitely agree. But yeah, going to dates, thinking like you're hot stuff. Oh my goodness. That's hot energy right there.
Oh,
actually,
yeah, that's definitely true.
Actually, no one's better than you, Faris. Remember that.
Oh yeah, no, that's why I have a podcast. That's why you're on it. We are going to shift to the silhouette. All right, we are returning back to the silhouette with my wonderful guest, Jason. Jason, I'm going to ask you a series of questions just to kind of give people an idea of what type of person you are, just based on these questions.
Sounds good.
The month or season you could live an eternity in?
I'll probably go May.
Mm.
I love me spring. Love me spring weather. Warm, perfect temperature. If I were allergic to pollen, oh my goodness, that'd be brutal. So I'd probably go fall. But I'm not. So I'd pick May.
Okay. Your favorite color from the basic Crayola marker pack?
I'll go with purple. But not like the purple from the Crayola pack. I like.
Well, no, that's the question.
But I like a light purple. So I would find some way to make it a little lighter. Like
you
a
put
lilac.
an amendment on
yeah,
it. Yeah.
Like a
like
lilac.
a little asterisk.
But base color would be purple.
Mm.
Yeah. I'm a big lilac fan.
If you had to describe yourself as a candy or snack, what would it be?
A candy or snack?
Yeah.
Woo. This one's tough. I'll kind of say my favorite candy.
Yeah, just go ahead.
I love underappreciated candy. Dots. Dots are fire. Big fan.
What do
of
you
dots.
like about them?
I love so I'm definitely like I don't want to say sugar candy over chocolate candy, but I'm definitely a gummy guy. Oh man, I go ham on the gummies, like gummy bears, gummy worms. They're the same but different animals. But like dots, dots are so underrated. Love me a good dot.
Well, I'll take that as your answer.
Yeah, I don't know how that relates to my personality, like how
underrated by other people.
Yeah,
that's what we'll go with.
Okay.
What was the most recent lie you told?
Most recent lie I told? Like, I don't even know. Oh, actually, funny thing. Actually, like literally the most recent lie. Then, I was talking to John, our friend John Williams, this morning, just about like Twitch Prime and like so we got Twitch Prime, and I lied about how my brother, Justin, didn't offer me the Overwatch skin before he redeemed himself, even though he doesn't play the game. But then I remembered he did, so I clarified the lie, but I still lied to John in the first place.
Did you think you lie more to others or yourself?
Oh, rather than myself. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. But I always lie to myself, and then I feel like I reflect pretty often on myself too. I always come to my senses in the end. But yeah, I lie to myself a couple times.
That's important to reflect.
Yeah. Oh, very important to reflect, as Confucius says.
Yesterday or tomorrow?
Tomorrow. Like always looking forward to the future.
What are you most?
I like to. I overthink so many times though. Like in the past.
What do you mean by, in the past.
Like just like things you do in the past. Yeah.
No, but then I would say your answer is the past because
no. I would still say my answer is tomorrow because I'm trying to get over. Looking back, like I'm trying to get over overthinking.
What are you most excited for in the future?
Whoa, I don't know. Biggest I would say life thing, long-term goal, moving out. Very excited for that.
What about in the general future of humanity?
In humanity, I don't even.
Doesn't
know.
even have to be that grandiose. It could just be
for humanity. I'm playing golf tomorrow. That's gonna be really good for humanity.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Very excited for that.
Oh, that's very good. Yeah. Continuing the tradition.
Yeah. Someone's got to do it.
Yeah, someone's
got to do
it. What do you want to learn more about but haven't gotten to yet?
I don't even know. I don't even know. Going back to just I feel like going back to you asking me about Chinese, I would definitely think me learning more Chinese. I would love to do that. Even just more about my culture. I feel like there are definitely times where I feel very disconnected. I know I said this already from the previous question, but I'd love to learn more.
Yeah. No, it's nice to reminisce.
It is.
Even if
it's not even reminiscing because I didn't. It's not. Oh yes, no, reminiscing about that. I agree. That's how important it is to me.
That's right. I should hope so.
Yeah.
If you could visit any time and place as an invisible tourist, where and when would it be?
Any time or place as an invisible tourist.
Like you could visit a place, but you wouldn't be seen. You wouldn't interact with what's going on. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll answer like a kid. Jurassic period, like dinosaurs. I feel like seeing a dinosaur would be pretty wild. I used to love dinosaurs when I was a kid. I don't want to say I used to, but
I hated dinosaurs.
Really?
I thought they were so overrated.
Oh my god, this guy's trying to be different.
No.
What kid hates dinosaurs?
No, I
dinosaurs
liked all the prehistoric megafauna, like woolly mammoth.
Oh, okay, that's true
stuff
too.
Like
okay,
that. Like those were much. Because I'm like, people saw those. People didn't say dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Only the Flintstones did. We know what the Flintstones is all about.
Yep. We do.
What is the most important or helpful advice you ignored?
Most important or helpful advice I ignored. Like, how am I supposed to give answers to these questions like so quickly? I just gotta think now. I don't even know. I would say, you know what's a crazy one? Wear sunscreen. That's a crazy one.
Really?
Yeah, because I got sunburned pretty recently, and dude, it's terrible. Like, I absolutely hate getting sunburned.
Mm.
This is only like my second time in my life I got sunburned, and like the first time I did, I was like, I'm gonna wear sunscreen, and like never get sunburned again because it's actually so painful. Like, it's actually so painful.
You're like, if I just wore sunscreen,
right? And I wouldn't have to deal with this at all. And it's just your skin flakes. It's so annoying. Like showering. Oh my god.
yeah.
Oh my god, it gets you. So wear your sunscreen.
Yeah, wear sunscreen. Good advice. What is something you believe to be true but found out wasn't? And do not say Santa.
Believe to be true but found out. Like, what? These questions are crazy. I just gotta think. This is crazy. Like, I like, this is tough. I don't know. The camera's staring right down my soul right now.
Yeah.
I got Faris over here looking down my soul too. I don't even know. I actually don't even know.
Could be about adults. It could be about general society. It could be about yourself.
Something I learned was false. That's actually true. Or no, the other way. Something I thought was true.
Yeah.
Was actually false.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get back to me. I'll get back to me on that. Actually, get back to me on that.
Yeah. Okay. We'll get back to you on that. We'll just we'll take that as our cue to conclude this episode of An Incomplete Reflection.
See, a perfect ending to An Incomplete Reflection. A perfect ending.
You described the show.
Actually, a perfect ending.
I would like to thank you, Jason, for being a guest on the show. And just before we end, do you have anything else to say?
No, not really. Thank you for having me on. Like I said, I don't know if I think I said this earlier, but it's been on my bucket list to be on a podcast. Oh yeah, I did say this.
Yeah, you killed it. You absolutely killed it. Yeah.
And I'm very happy to be here. Hopefully, I can make it back for season 2.
Season 2.
I don't know what else he would ask me though. He does.
I have more. Trust me.
Yeah. I don't know.
All right. So
I love my mom. Love my dad. Love my siblings.
That's very good. I need to end the show.
Yeah, I actually told them. I told my mom that like when I was eating lunch today, I was like, "Oh, we're gonna see a friend at 1." I was like, "Oh, what do you do?" I was like, "Oh, he actually has a podcast, and I'm gonna be on it. He's gonna be asking me questions." And my mom laughed. My mom actually laughed.
Why didn't you start with this? This would have been so good.
And my mom said to send her the podcast after. Yeah,
we will.
I definitely will be. So I love you, Mom.
All right, so let me thank you again, Jason, for coming on, and we will be back with another guest at another time on An Incomplete Reflection. See you next time.